So, the list is officially out. Inc. just released a report naming 40 jobs AI is about to replace. And honestly, some of them shocked me. We're not just talking about call centers and customer service reps here. We are talking about jobs that people went to university for, guys. Jobs people built decade-long careers around. I'm talking jobs in journalism, jobs in finance, jobs in teaching, guys. And even creative roles we once thought AI could never touch. And it's not just Inc. saying this. Tech leaders, including Amazon CEO, are warning that half of all entry-level white-collar jobs could vanish in the next 1 to 5 years.
To the CEO of Amazon, telling the company's employees that some of their jobs will be replaced by AI.
That means a huge rise in unemployment, disrupted industries, and a job market that looks nothing like the one we prepared for. Now listen, I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to prepare you. Because yes, AI is moving fast. And yes, some jobs are definitely at risk. But here's another side of the coin. AI is also creating brand new roles. Roles that didn't even exist 5 years ago. And some of those roles are paying 6 figures and more. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down category by category the 40 jobs most at risk and being replaced by AI. And more importantly, I'll show you the solutions. I'll show you how to pivot, how to adapt, and how to use AI tools to future-proof your income. Listen guys, this is not the time to bury your head in the sand. This is the time to skill up, pivot, and get ahead. Let's dive in. So guys, let's jump in, and I want to start with the most obvious. And honestly, this is the one that you've probably experienced without even knowing that you've experienced them. And that is this, guys. Customer service and call-based roles are disappearing fast. Think about it. When was the last time you called a company and got a real human on the other side of the phone? And even if you have done, I can almost promise you that in the next 6 to 12 months or 12 to 18 months, that's not going to be happening anymore. It is going to be AI voices receiving these calls. And I'm sure you've experienced this already. You've called a company and you've had a robotic voice that has said something along the lines of press 1 for sales, press 2 for customer service. AI is powering the entire customer service and call center industry now. And companies love it. Why? Because unlike humans, there are no sick days. AI doesn't get tired. AI is 24/7. AI doesn't complain and isn't rude to customers. So let's break down exactly which jobs are at risk in this category. So number 1 is customer service representatives. This is already frontline, and unfortunately, AI chatbots are already replacing customer service representatives. Number 2, telemarketers. This is huge. Back in the day, and I'm talking as of last year, companies would spend a lot of money on telemarketers. Now they don't need to anymore. AI can dial thousands of numbers in a single hour. They can test multiple sales scripts, use multiple voices, speak in multiple languages. I mean, can you imagine the amount of money companies are saving? So AI is replacing these jobs too. Number 3, telephone operators and switchboard operators. Oh, these roles are long gone. Automated call routing is now so advanced. These AI systems can detect the urgency in your voice and the intent of your voice. Humans can't do that, so that's gone. Number 4, public safety telecommunications. I'm talking people that work in 911 or 999 or any of those, depending on what country you're in, any of those services where you call for an emergency and somebody picks up. Sadly, AI is also replacing those jobs too. Whilst this specific niche is controversial, some countries are already experimenting with AI dispatchers that can answer emergency calls, detect the urgency in your tone, and route faster help than a human ever could. Imagine calling 911 and AI picks up. Would you feel creeped out? Probably. But I guess in the middle of an emergency, you would just go with the flow. And this is the thing about AI and why it's taking over. Here's the truth. When it comes to customer services and telecommunications, AI in this space is just so much cheaper than hiring humans. It's faster and it's more scalable. It can handle 10,000 angry customers at once with grace and stay polite whilst doing it too. That's why businesses are rushing to replace humans in these jobs. And it's not because AI is better at caring. It's truly because the economics makes more sense. So I want to share a solution because like I mentioned, this video is not about scaring you. So what is the solution plan? What is the pivot? Here is the pivot and where opportunity lies for you. if you're in this industry. Just because AI is taking over the doing doesn't mean that there is no role for humans. So here is what businesses desperately need right now that AI isn't doing or able to do. Number one, setting up the AI chatbots. Businesses need that, and that will always be needed. So you can pivot to that. Number two, training them to answer industry-specific questions. Right now, businesses need that. But thinking ahead, even that will become replaced. So just remember that. And the third one, this definitely needs a human, is to monitor the AI to make sure that it doesn't go off script or give the wrong answer. So in other words, whilst customer service jobs are being replaced, AI support management jobs are being created, guys. Okay, so all isn't lost. So here is an example. A small e-commerce brand might not know how to set up AI chatbots for their business. You can help them with that. All you need to do is learn some simple workflows, grab the right prompts, and charge to do that for them. So that's category number one, customer service and call center roles. So the jobs themselves are vanishing, yes, but the new roles opening up are managing and training the bots. So the next category of jobs being replaced by AI is something that you'll notice the moment you walk into an airport. In fact, this already started like 2 to 3 years ago, and we had been noticing this. And this is travel, hospitality, and front desk roles. These are the jobs that we used to think as human first. I'm talking welcoming guests, checking people in, helping travelers. But today, much of that warm welcome has unfortunately been replaced by a screen powered by AI. So I'm talking self-service kiosks, QR menus, and automated check-ins. They're not just for convenience. They are replacing real people's jobs. So the first job I want to talk about in this category are ticket agents. Airports are the proof. Check-ins, baggage tags, and boarding passes can now be handled entirely through kiosks and apps. What used to take a person 5 minutes now takes AI 30 seconds. I mean, I get it. It helps us to fly more efficiently. You get to the airport, you're already checked in, you are ready to fly, and you're happy. But did you ever think that these are activities that humans used to do? And because humans are no longer doing those things, that's a job that has been lost forever. The second one in this category are travel clerks. Booking travel, guys, is no longer done through a desk. My goodness, this stopped a few years ago now. We just didn't recognize it as AI. So there are AI-powered platforms that are recommending flights, hotels, and packages customized to you. So AI is listening. It knows through the algorithm what you are searching on Google, and you see those ads coming up. And the moment you go into websites like hotel.com or booking.com or Kayak or anywhere that you are trying to book holidays or flights, you see the perfect recommendation for you within your budget, within your taste, and this is because it is powered by AI. Humans can't do that. The next one in this category is counter and rental clerks. Need a rental car? Once upon a time, you had to go to a counter. Not anymore. Now, entire rental systems are automated through touchscreens and through an app. The cars are literally parked on the road, and as soon as you do your booking, you do your thing, you pay, everything is unlocked, and you drive away. They do this with cars. They do this with bicycles all around London, and I'm sure in various parts of the world. In fact, is that being done in your part of the world? Let me know in the comments where you are from. And, are rental cars, just there, just on the streets, and you pay and you have the login details, and the car opens for you and you're able to drive off. And the same with bicycles. Let me know in the comments. The next one I want to talk about are concierges. Wow, this used to be a thing, guys. This really hurts because a concierge is all about personal care and personal service. Well, it's gone now. An AI assistant is now your new concierge. Why? Because it can make you it can book you dinner reservations, it can build your itinerary, it can even recommend local attractions, all within seconds. These are things that we needed human beings to help us to do. Do you remember when, if you went to a new city, if I remember the first time I went to New York, for example, gosh, I couldn't tell where to go. I had to ask people for help. Now, I don't need to do that. Before I travel, I have a whole itinerary which ChatGPT has already created for me. Not only has it created, in fact, what am I talking about when I went to New York the first time? I've just come back from Canada. I'd never been to Canada. I went to Toronto, went to Vancouver. I had a whole list of itinerary. I traveled with my parents and my kids, so 3 generations, and we had activities that suited every single one of us. And I did not have to speak to a single human being to have that done. Damn, that was beautifully convenient. But it makes me sad because that's somebody's job that's gone. The next one in this category are hosts and hostesses. Now, this one is 50-50 because over here in London, we still have, when you walk into a restaurant, somebody still greets you, but it's not everywhere. It's not in every restaurant or in every building that you walk in and see a smiling host. Instead, you're told to scan a QR code. When it comes to ordering, paying, or even leaving reviews, listen, all of that stuff is now automated. Now, why are these jobs disappearing? Well, it's obvious. No payroll for hosts, no missed bookings because it's now powered by AI, no errors in reservations. There's the ability to serve more people with fewer staff. I mean, it sounds amazing, right? But is it though? If you're in any of this industry and you have any of one of these jobs, or perhaps it's your side hustle, I have good news for you. There's a solution and a pivot. So here are some ideas that I want you to consider. While AI handles the check-ins, the bookings, businesses still need humans who can, 1, oversee the digital guest experience, 2, customize and troubleshoot the AI workflows, 3, add a human touch when AI isn't enough. So here is an example. A hotel might replace its front desk people, right? But it still needs a human who can design the emails that go out, design the greetings that goes into the AI, a human that sets up the AI-powered booking systems. This is where you can pivot. So instead of being the one who swipes the credit cards in the counter, you essentially become the person who builds and manages the digital guest experience. And yes, I have built an amazing prompt pack called my AI Side Hustle Prompt Toolkits. Inside of this prompt pack, you're going to see some workflows that will help you with this pivot. It is 100% free, but I don't give it away just like that unless you ask for it. I want to know that it's something that you are going to use. So go ahead and comment below if you would like me to send you this prompt pack, and I'll make sure that a member of my team gets it to you. If we have over 100 people ask for this, we will make sure you get it. So that's the end of category 2, which is travel, hospitality, and front desk. That's a human thing. Oh, what I'm about to share in this video is going to shatter that very, very quickly. Here's the truth. AI is already writing novels, drafting press releases, editing copy, and even fact-checking articles faster than an entire newsroom team. And yes, while some of these results are generic, companies don't always care about Pulitzer Prize winning creativity, unfortunately. They care about speed and costs. And you know what? Unfortunately, AI wins both. So in this segment, I want to share 5 types of jobs in the creative space that unfortunately AI is replacing. But don't fear, I'm going to give you the pivot on what to move on to next. So the first one in this category is unfortunately writers and authors. Oh my goodness, AI can draft full-length book, guys. It can draft full-length books, short stories, blog posts, and scripts in minutes. In fact, in seconds. What took humans months to generate is now taking seconds for AI. So writers and authors are being replaced. The second group of people being replaced, unfortunately, are journalists and news analysts. Local newsrooms are shrinking because AI can scrape data, generate reports, and push out breaking news without ever hiring a reporter. I mean, the only upside I see to this is, when I see reporters at war scenes or war zones, and it makes me just feel terrible that, that is their job to, not to report on war, because that's, it's an important aspect of their job, but to put themselves in harm's way. So this is the only positive I see with this. But yes, guys, our journalists and news analysts are being replaced by AI. The next category of people in this creative space that are being replaced are technical writers. I'm talking manuals or SOPs that you create for people is now being replaced by AI. How-to guides. AI can replace these with near perfect formatting and industry-specific language instantly. The next in this category are editors and proofreaders. Gosh, so we have Grammarly and ChatGPT level tools already outperforming humans in spotting grammar issues, tone mismatches, and even plagiarism. And lastly in this category are copy markers or publishing proofers. This is an old school role in publishing, now practically extinct. AI doesn't just proof, it rewrites, polishes, and formats text with one command. So why are these roles disappearing? Well, it's simple. Businesses don't always need original genius. They need blog content for SEO, sales emails that convert, quick news updates, polished documentation. And here is the thing, AI can do that cheaper, faster, and at scale. But do not fear. What should you move on to? Well, I have some ideas for you. AI content is only as good as the person behind the prompt. This means that the real opportunity isn't in writing from scratch. It's in learning to prompt AI for high quality creative work, editing and personalizing AI drafts to sound human, training AI to write in a brand's unique voice. These are 3 roles that you can jump into right now. Here's an example. Any business owner can ask ChatGPT to write an Instagram post, but it will sound so boring. You can be the person that takes that AI draft, feeds it with brand voice prompts, storytelling structures, and outputs content that actually connects. And guess what? I've created some of these prompts for you inside my AI side hustle prompts pack. It is available for free. That's how much I love you. In order to grab it, all you need to do is let me know below. Tell me your story, tell me your industry, and just ask me for the prompts. That's all you need to do. If enough people want it, we will make sure that we get it to you. So yes, AI can write faster than us, but fortunately, it cannot feel like us unless somebody teaches it to, and you can be that somebody. So the next category of jobs on the chopping block, guys. Oh man, and this one is very close to my heart. It's in the sales, marketing, and PR industry. Why? Because these are roles that are built on human connection, built on persuasion, and built on storytelling. And yet, AI is learning faster how to read customer behavior and even predict PR disasters before they happen. So let's break down the jobs most at risk. The first one is sales representatives. AI systems can now analyze a customer's history, buying habits, and objections. And then, listen to this, generate the perfect sales pitch in real time. Imagine competing with a machine that already knows your customers better than you do. That's why this job is going to. The second job disappearing in this category is advertising sales agents. Instead of hiring reps to pitch ad space, AI platforms can now run millions of tests on headlines, images, and call to actions in minutes and automatically optimize campaigns. Humans simply cannot keep up. So that job is going too. Listen guys, just a quick pause to say this. If you're enjoying this, do me a favor by sharing it with somebody. You just never know whose business you might be saving and whose career, whose future you might be saving by sharing this video. Is the only thing I want you to do. Please go ahead and just share it with your audience so that more people see and have the tools to make the right decisions for their future before it is too late. Please go ahead and hit that share button right now. The next job on the chopping block in this category are demonstrators and product promoters. Need a demo video? Well, AI can script it, voice it, generate the model, and produce a polished product showcase in under an hour, guys. My God. Those in-store and trade show promoters, they're already being replaced by screens and AI avatars. The next job on the chopping block, and the final one in this category, is PR specialists or public relations specialists. Now this one's wild. Listen to this. AI tools can draft flawless press releases, monitor online sentiment, flag potential PR disasters before they even happen, and even generate talking points for CEOs during live interviews. Gosh, so why are these industries disappearing? Well, here's a brutal truth. AI can run thousands of sales tests simultaneously. It never forgets a customer's history. It optimizes faster than a human marketing team ever could. And guess what? Businesses care about ROI, their return on investment. So if a machine can get higher results at a lower cost, they'll use the machine. It's simple. It's not personal. However, it's brutal. So there's a solution. What is the solution here? AI still needs humans to guide it. Simple. Yes, it can write a sales pitch, but it can't decide which values to highlight for your specific audience. It can draft a press release, yes, but it can't feel the cultural nuance of how that message will land with real people. So here is what you could do. Instead of being a sales rep, you could become the AI sales workflow builder. So that's somebody who sets up and trains the system to qualify for leads, nurture them, and close those sales. And also, instead of writing ad copy from scratch, you can specialize in AI-powered ad testing. So you feed it the right prompts, you filter the results, and you bring the best performing content back to the client. You see that? I always have a solution for you. In fact, I have included ad testing and sales email prompts in my AI side hustle prompt toolkit, and I want to get it into your hand to help you to make pivoting even easier. That way you can literally start helping small businesses run campaigns today, and it is completely free. Just let me know in the comments that you want it and my team will get it to you. Just comment below and put in the words, send me the prompts, Pam. And that's it. That's all you have to do. The next category I'm going to be talking about is education and teaching. Ooh, let's dive in. Okay, so this next category is one that people did not expect to show up on this list, but boy, oh boy, it is definitely there and it is definitely on its way out. It only is a matter of time, guys. And this category is, of course, teachers, professors, and educators. For centuries, we have relied on teachers as the foundation of learning. And while nothing can truly replace the experience of a great teacher, AI is creeping into classrooms and lecture halls faster than we realize. From teens using it to finish their homework in seconds to colleges experimenting with AI tutors. So education is being reshaped and the jobs inside it are shifting too. So what are some of those jobs? The first one is, and this one hurts, business teachers within schools and education. It's moving, guys. It is shifting. These jobs are going out of the window. So business education, I'm talking things like finance education or entrepreneurship and management is already being outsourced to AI. Why pay a 50K MBA when people can learn strategies, get case studies, and even build business plans from inside of ChatGPT? I mean, that's exactly what I've done. I've used ChatGPT to build my entire business without needing that 50K MBA. So it's been happening for a long, long time. The next category of teachers that is going out are economics teachers. AI can now simulate entire economies, generate graphs, and explain theories interactively. Something even the best lecturers cannot do real time. So that's going out of the window too. The next one are librarians. I'm so sorry, but it's going. This one's disappearing because AI can instantly retrieve, organize, and summarize information from millions of sources. Something humans just cannot do. And the last one in this category are home and family management educators. AI is already acting as an educator in cooking, home budgeting, childcare, oh my goodness, and even relationship tips, guys. Just ask it a question and it pulls from every textbook in seconds. So why are these disappearing? Well, they're disappearing because AI can design lesson plans in seconds. It can deliver lectures with consistent clarity. It's available 24/7 without semester fees, midterms, or overpriced textbooks. So that's why institutions are replacing real human teachers and lecturers with AI-powered systems. So what is the pivot? Before you go running for the hills and panicking, there's no need because your girls got your back. What is the solution? Education itself isn't going away. I want you to think about it as transformative. It is transforming. So the opportunity available now is to become the person who creates AI-powered lesson plans, uses AI to personalize learning for different student levels, builds tutoring systems, and digital education businesses powered by AI. And how do you do this? You use a bunch of prompts to help you to do this. And that is why I created something to help you. It is called my AI Side Hustle Prompt Pack, where I've put in the prompts to help you to achieve a lot of these ideas that I'm sharing with you, and it is completely free. If you want me to get it to you, I want to know that you want it. All you have to do is just let me know in the comments. So type in Pam, please send me the AI prompt back, and I'll make sure that a member of my team gets it to you ASAP. All right, so there's no need to despair. There is hope, and that is exactly what this video is about. Now let's talk about one of the most high-stake industries on my list, and that is finance and data jobs. For decades, these roles were considered safe because they required specialist knowledge, complex calculations, and high trust. But AI has turned the finance world upside down. So whether it's analyzing your spending habits, flagging fraud in seconds, or creating predictive models for entire economies, AI is no longer just assisting, it is now replacing, unfortunately. So here are some jobs that are on the chopping block in the finance and data space. The first one is new account clerks. So I'm talking things like opening new accounts, verifying those accounts or verifying the documents, onboarding new clients. AI systems can now handle these processes with instant ID checks, digital signatures, and automated know your customer KYC. So New account clerks going out of the window. The second one on the chopping block is this: brokerage clerks. So stock trades that used to require people at brokerage desks are now executed in milliseconds by AI trading systems. And they don't just follow instructions, they predict trends, something humans couldn't do without AI. So AI is simply replacing humans. The next one on the chopping block is this: personal finance advisors. Now this one is huge, my God. Listen guys, AI can analyze your income, your spending, and risk tolerance, and then recommend the perfect portfolio or savings plan in seconds. So apps like Wealthfront and Betterment are already doing this. So personal finance advisor jobs out of the window. The next one are mathematicians. Oh my goodness. It sounds crazy, right? But AI is now solving these equations, proving theorems, and simulating models faster than human mathematicians. So that is going to. The next one on this category are statistical assistants. The grunt work of running numbers or preparing reports or validating data, AI doesn't just assist here, it eliminates the role entirely. The next one, data scientists. Ironically, the job that built AI is actually now under threat. AI systems can clean data, find patterns, and run models. These are tasks that once defined data science as a career. Gone. Next one, market research analysts. Instead of hiring a team to survey customers, AI can scrape reviews, social media, and transaction data to instantly spot trends and customer behavior. So that's going out of the window. And the final job in this category are management analysts. So consultants, beware. AI can analyze a company's performance, compare it with competitors, and spit out a full report on efficiency gaps. So what used to be a $50,000 consulting package is now a few prompts. So why are these jobs disappearing? Well, finance jobs are disappearing because, well, simple. AI is faster. Tasks that took days now take seconds. AI is more accurate. It doesn't misplace decimal points. And AI is scalable. So one system can serve millions of clients simultaneously. And in finance, speed and accuracy equals money. So businesses aren't just interested, they are dependent on it. But don't be afraid. I have a solution for you, or rather a pivot, right? It's not all doom and gloom. The opportunity here is learning to work with AI in finance instead of being replaced by it. So you can pivot into roles like AI finance workflow specialist. What do you do here? You are responsible for setting up automated budgeting, fraud detection, or reporting systems for small businesses. Here's another role you can have: AI data translator. Here you help companies interpret AI data or AI insights into real-world strategies. Or here's another example if those two do not rock your boat. Personalized AI advisor. Here you're building a niche advisory service powered by AI. For example, faith-based investing or eco-friendly portfolios. So this category might actually surprise you. When we think about jobs being replaced by AI, we don't usually picture politicians, historians, or researchers. No, those roles feel too human. Why? Because they're tied to wisdom, analysis, and judgment. But here is the shocking part. AI can now analyze voter data, for example, summarize centuries of archives, and even draft legislation faster than entire research teams. That means that some of the roles we thought were untouchable are now at risk. So let's dive into the very first job at risk in this category, and that is political scientists. AI tools can crunch voter demographics, predict election outcomes, and even simulate policy impacts in real time. And listen, campaign teams are already using it to research where to focus their resources. So political scientists, that job is on the chopping block. The next one on the chopping block are historians. Yes, even historians are on the list, guys. AI can pull references from centuries ago, compare patterns across different eras, and generate detailed historical analysis in seconds. Humans can't do that, unfortunately. The next one on this job is called archivists or archivists. I think it's pronounced archivist, but somebody can please correct me in the comments and let me know how to say this. But traditionally, archivists preserved and organized physical records. Now AI can scan, tag, cross-reference thousands of documents in seconds, including handwritten notes that would have taken humans weeks to interpret and in any language. So that job is going. The next one on the chopping block are geographers. So I'm talking from satellite mapping to predicting climate shifts. AI is being used in urban planning, land surveys, and environmental models. What once took a team of field researchers can now be simulated digitally without a human impact. Finally, the next one in this category are interpreters and translators. Well, this one is actually already happening. AI can translate text, speech, and even subtitles in real time in multiple languages and dialects, guys. And with AI voice cloning, it can even preserve your tone and style with translating. So why are these jobs disappearing? Well, put simply, AI can process far more data than humans. It doesn't need years of training to spot historical or political patterns. It can handle repetitive and labor-intensive research instantly. So that's why organizations from governments and universities are cutting down on research-heavy stuff and replacing them with AI-driven systems. But this isn't a doom and gloom video. There's a solution, my dear. I've got your back. Now, what is the solution? Here is the flip side. There's an opportunity out here, guys, and I want you to grab onto it now before it's too late. Yes, AI can give you data, but it can't always give you context. Now, that's where humans still live. The future roles will belong to people who can interpret AI-generated research and connect it to real-world strategies, spot cultural or ethical blind spots in AI analysis, use AI tools to create faster insights without losing the nuance. Listen, guys, for years, everybody said, don't worry about tech jobs. If you can code, you're safe. Woo! Well, unfortunately, that's no longer true. Because unfortunately, AI isn't just helping coders, it is actually here to replace them. From web developers to programmers, AI tools can now build apps, design websites, and even optimize code in ways that are faster and often cleaner than humans. So here are some jobs on the chopping block. But most importantly, stick around till the end of this video and I'll be showing you exactly what you need to do to stay relevant. So the first job on the chopping block are web developers. Not long ago, building a simple website required using HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. Today, you can describe your business in one sentence, and AI tools will spin the full website for you. SEO optimized, mobile friendly, and with branding in minutes. So web developers, going. The next job on the chopping block are CNC tool programmers. Now this one shocked me. Now these are specialists who program manufacturing machines, but the problem is that now AI-driven software can now generate tool parts automatically, cutting out the need for manual programmers. So that job is on the chopping block. The next job in this space that is on the chopping block are general programmers and coders. Platforms like GitHub Copilot, Replit, and ChatGPT can now debug, generate, and optimize entire blocks of code. For repetitive or boilerplate coding, the human role is shrinking fast. So why are these disappearing? Well, put simply, AI can build at scale. AI removes entry barriers. AI is cost efficient. So these jobs are going, but it's not all doom and gloom. Here is a solution of what you can do if you are in this industry. So you don't need to compete with AI speed. You just can't. We humans can't. But you do need to pivot into what AI can't do yet. The future belongs to people who can oversee AI builds and add strategic creativity, customize AI-generated code for unique business needs, combine AI tools with business strategy. Because a website isn't just a code. It's messaging, it's branding, and it's sales psychology. So the next category I'm going to be talking about are models and passenger attendants. Now, this category honestly shocked me when I first saw it. We've already covered things like call centers, sales, finance, and even teachers. But what about models and flight attendants? Jobs that rely so heavily on human presence and connection. Well, believe it or not, AI is already creeping into that space too. So there are two jobs in this category that I want to cover. And the first is models. A lot of entrepreneurs do modeling as a side hustle or as a part-time gig. But unfortunately, even the modeling industry isn't safe either. So AI generated influencers or models are everywhere right now. Why? Because they don't age. They can be customized to fit a brand's image, any brand. They can say whatever you want your brand to say. They are scandal proof. So there's no risk of the influencer or model saying something that is against your brand. And they work 24/7 at a fraction of the cost. So entire campaigns are being run with AI generated faces. There are also AI generated bodies. And the interesting thing is that most people can't even tell that they're fake. I've seen some of these myself, and I tell you something, unless you zoom away, it is nearly impossible to tell the difference. Now, the next one is passenger attendants. Again, another favorite for side hustlers. Airlines are now introducing automation within cabins. So in-flight announcements are being automated. Data ordering systems are replacing parts of the service role. And yes, some international airlines are actually testing robotic assistance for basic passenger requests. Now, are human attendants going away completely? Not anytime soon. Flying is stressful, and people still want the comfort of a human presence, especially when 30 feet in the air. But the number of assistants needed per flight, well, that's where AI is trimming. Some tasks that used to require multiple crew members are already being handled digitally. So why are these roles disappearing? Well, it's obvious. AI is cheaper. AI doesn't need breaks, doesn't sleep, doesn't need salaries. And in industries like influencers, modeling, or aviation, cost efficiency and consistency matters more. So brands and airlines are experimenting aggressively. So what does this do for us? Where can we pivot? There are new opportunities opening in these spaces. The first is AI model styling and branding. So instead of being the model, you can guide brands on how to design AI-generated models that align with their image. Or the second thing I would suggest in this category is this: customer experience roles. Airlines still need humans, but more experienced managers than basic assistants. So the future role is less about serving drinks, more about ensuring customer care, safety, and brand loyalty. So for example, if you are an influencer or you're in the industry of being an influencer or modeling, you could pivot into helping small businesses run AI-powered product shoots, saving them thousands whilst positioning yourself as the creative director. And to get started, all you need is a set of prompts. And I've created these prompts for you already inside my AI Side Hustle Toolkit. That way you can step into new roles as AI creatives rather than fighting to keep the old ones. So from catwalk to cabins, or from, becoming an influencer to being a creative, jobs that we thought were 100% human are already being tested with AI replacements. But here is the bigger picture. For every role that is being taken away, it's also creating entirely new opportunities. And the winners will be the people who stop fighting the change and start partnering with it instead. And that's why I always say, it's not about AI replacing your job. It's about AI replacing the tasks. The question now is, are you going to be the person who leverages AI to stay ahead? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, this video is a part of a series. Make sure you catch the series by checking out the link in the description. Not only that, I have an amazing power-packed prompt tool that helps you with your transitioning and with your pivoting. So make sure you let me know in the comments if you want me to send you the prompts to help you to pivot your industry moving forward. I love you guys. God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.